welcome back. Before we proceed to talking about antiviruses, I just want to leave some resource for browser hardening for the browsers that we didn't cover, such as Safari or Google Chrome. Now, we're not going to go through all of them, and the reason is because most of them have similar settings, and we did cover what is important and what's not so important. So here we have Apple Safari Security and Privacy Guide for 2022, and it will lead you through the table of contents about everything that you should set up when it comes to Safari, security and privacy. Just click on each and every one of them and figure out what would be the best settings for configuring this browser. It talks about security, privacy, talks about filtering different websites and giving different permissions to different websites, everything that we already covered. It also talks about extensions and all of that. It has similar settings to what we covered for the Brave browser and the Firefox, but this is strictly for Safari. Another thing, and another browser that most of you probably used, is Chrome browser. And here is a good resource or a good PDF file that you can download from the Google themselves to configure the Chrome browser for the best possible security and privacy. Now, one thing to mention is that if you care about privacy, you ideally don't want to use Chrome, even with their specified settings, because it's from Google, and Google's main business is to not really care about your privacy and throw you ads and all of that. So when it comes to privacy, Google Chrome might not be the best option. However, security-wise, they're really, really good. Besides just configuring the default settings, you can also take a look at some of the different extensions, such as uBlock Origin, which, as it says right here, is free and open source ad content blocker. And if you even want more security, you can always add some additional layers, such as, for example, browsing the internet through a virtual machine. That way, even if your machine gets compromised through the browser, it will still be a virtual machine, so the attacker will also have to escape your virtual machine to attack the host machine. Now, for regular people, those type of measures are not really needed because they are too extreme. But if you really, really care about privacy, it is one layer of security that will definitely help. Nonetheless, thank you for watching, and let's move on to the next part, which is talking about antiviruses.